Bit of a strange week for me. I had a funny day last Friday. I went and did my shops, normal thing, you know. Rucksack full of shopping. Dinghy ride back to the boat. Water, lift the water aboard the boat. Yeah, that's where we get the water out the dinghy and up there. So, did all that. Felt a bit weird all day. Just a little bit of a, I don't know, something not quite right. Anyway, I got home. The evening was alright, quiet evening, lovely evening. Then I started to get pain in my chest. Now I'd had that pain before, I'd felt that same pain. 16 years ago, I had a heart attack. 44, and I was fucking angry. Let me get comfortable because this could be a long story. So yeah, 44 and I had a heart attack. They took me in, they did an angiogram. This was when I was in Wales. I'd always lived quite a healthy life, I thought. You know, living on boats, living on fresh fish, barefoot, running up and down the decks, pulling ropes, pulling anchors. I had gone ashore, the first one. So maybe there's reason there. Maybe I should just have stayed afloat the whole of my life. Anyway, I'm diversing. So, 16 years ago I had a heart attack. And the way I knew I had a heart attack was I got this pain in my jaw. Somebody threw around a solid hot rod up inside me and pinned my jaw, and it was just that, the jaw ache, that's what I remember. So, oh gosh. There's people coming ashore alongside now, and I would normally rush and help them. But I can't. I can't help them, all I can do is watch them. They seem to be doing alright on their own anyway. Anyway, I digress again. This is going to be a long story at this rate, isn't it? So, 16 years ago. I think they just hit that boat. Last Friday, did my shopping and came home. Got my shopping aboard. Got my water aboard. Felt a bit weird, felt a bit strange. Ignored it and went to bed. Tried to go to bed about 1 o'clock in the morning. Started to get this pain in my chest. It was a pain that I'd felt before 16 years ago. It's pain I'd felt before 16 years ago when I had a heart attack. I ended up having a quadruple heart bypass. It's like 4 veins in my heart replaced. Replaced with a vein they took out of my leg, which I apparently didn't need in my leg. So they took it out of my leg, chopped it in. I'm digressing anyway. I'm digressing. So last week, Friday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, pain. What do you do? You're on the mooring, miles from everywhere, anywhere, miles from anywhere. Pain's getting worse. I knew the pain. I'd had a heart attack before, and I knew that it was a heart attack. I didn't have much doubt of that, really. So, well, I ended up ringing the Coast Guard, and that set all sorts in motion.
Coast Guard, how can I help?
Hi, yeah, I'm on my boat. I live on my boat. I'm getting severe chest pains. I have had a heart attack in the past as well, and it's feeling very, very similar.
Okay, exactly where are you, please?
I'm on the River Dart, just between. I'm on Parsons Mud below the anchor stone.
Below anchor stone.
I'll stick my anchor light on.
Ideal, yeah. What's the name of the vessel you're on?
It's Wild Goose 2. It's a catamaran.
What's your name and your age, please?
It's Kevin Sartain, and I'm 60.
Chest pains, yeah.
Yeah. I've taken some GTN and they've not gone away at all.
Right. It's by the anchor stone in the Rift Dart.
Yeah, I'm about quarter of a mile south of the anchor stone.
Alright, what does the Wild Goose 2 look like? What colour?
It's a white catamaran, sailing catamaran.
Yeah, that's fine, right. Okay, ideal. If you just hold the line, I'll put you through to ambulance. We'll also get a Coast Guard team just to come down and...
Okay, I'll stick the anchor light on anyway.
Yeah, that's lovely. You stay on the line, I'll put you through to the ambulance, alright. Okay, through to the ambulance.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. My name's Katrina. I'm from the ambulance service.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me exactly what's happened?
Yeah, I got severe chest pains and my jaw's aching.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Just bear with me. I do need to ask you some questions.
Okay.
Is your breathing normal for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you clammy or having a cold sweat?
No, I've taken a bit of GTN, but it doesn't seem to have eased anything.
Okay, so I'm going to make a note of that. Right. Thank you. All right. Are you nauseated or vomiting?
I did get a bit sick, but I didn't know whether that was a GTN. I wasn't sick, but I thought I was going to be.
Okay. Have you ever had a heart attack or
I have,
angina?
yeah. I've had a heart bypass 16 years ago.
Okay. Is that both a heart attack and angina?
I just had a heart attack out of the blue.
Just a heart. Okay. Other than the GTN, did you take any drugs or medications in the past 12 hours?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So we are organising help for you. Just stay on the line. I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
All right. So I appreciate that you're on the River Dart.
Yeah.
Where exactly are you?
I'm below the anchor stone, about a quarter of a mile below the anchor, south of the anchor stone.
Okay. Thank you. So approximately a quarter of a mile south of the anchor stone.
Yeah. Oh, so an ambulance would probably be best on the slipway.
Okay.
On the higher ferry slipway.
I know the area very well.
Sorry?
The anchor. Do you mean? Sorry, sir. Do you mean the anchor stone is by the pub, the slipway there?
No. The higher ferry slipway.
Yeah, that would be the ferry slipway that goes across the Greenway.
No. The one in Dartmouth.
In Dartmouth rather than Dittisham.
Well, it depends. I suppose I don't know. That depends on the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard sending the people out. Which way they want to go.
Right, so the Coast Guard are coming to get you from the boat in their own boat, are they?
I presume so, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the Coast Guard here. We will send a lifeboat and a team. We'll probably send them to Dittisham because that's closer. We'll take one
Okay.
from there.
If we head down towards the ferry boat in to RB, would that be suitable?
That's fine, yes. Yeah.
Lovely, we're en route. Thank you, sorry, that's all right. Okay. As you're aware, we are organising that help for you. Just stay on the line for me. Okay, so help is being arranged.
Okay.
Alright, from now on, don't have anything to eat or drink.
Right.
Because it might make it will cause further problems. Alright, just try and rest in the most comfortable position for you.
Okay.
Alright, what's your name?
It's Kevin
Alright, thank you. And your surname?
Sartain. Sartain.
give you some instructions before I let you go.
Okay.
So if you can, please, for 20 animals, gather your medication. Alright, and if you can, just unlock the door to your boat, and if you've got an outside light, turn it on.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Okay, if anything changes, you do need to call us back immediately for further instructions.
Okay.
Alright, but otherwise that help will all be arranged for you.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Okay, take care and we'll be with you as soon as we can.
Alright. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
It took me about 40 minutes. I made that call. I nearly didn't make the call. Do you know what? I thought, I'm 60, I've done everything in my life that I've ever wanted to do. If I was to go now, then that would be okay, you know? It would have been alright. I would have been happy to go. But something kicked in and I made that call. I made that phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning. I called on the phone Falmouth Coast Guard and said I'm having a heart attack. I don't know how long, 40 minutes later they arrived, pitch black, middle of nowhere. I'd stuck my anchor light on and my outside lights, and I just sat here exactly where I am now. I just sat here and just thought, I'm not going to make it this time. I really didn't think I was going to make it this time. But they got there, 3 guys turned up with some medical equipment. My memory starts to get a bit blurry then, but they sorted me out, they set me down. I think they gave me some more GTN. I tried some GTN, you know, spray under the tongue. I can't remember what they did and what they didn't do. There was a lot of stomping around. 3 RNLI guys with their inflatable boat trying to decide how they're going to get me off this boat into the rib. They did that. Then they sped off through the night, taking me to Ditson pontoon. They landed me at Ditson. When I got there, I don't know, there was loads and loads of Coast Guard people there waiting, ready to manhandle me out of the dinghy, which they did. They got me in a chair, they wheeled me up to the hospital, they wheeled me up to the ambulance, which couldn't get all the way down because it was Ditson and it had reversed and parked halfway up the hill, so they struggled to get me up in this wheelchair. They got me up and they got me in the ambulance, and they started to do things, more GTN, aspirin under the tongue, put me on machines. I always felt really tired and I could feel myself drifting. But something inside was saying, you can't go to sleep at this point. You need to stay awake and you need to stay alert. And they were talking to me and they're trying to keep me awake and alert as well, while they're wiring me up to various machines and such like. And then I felt myself going, I felt myself falling asleep. You know, when you're really tired and you can just feel yourself letting yourself go into that sleep. And I was doing that. I was nodding off. I thought I was nodding off. And then, I don't know, suddenly I could see like wavy lines in front of my eyes doing this. And then suddenly they got faster and faster and faster and faster, and then they became W's and pow! Fuck knows. And I'm, what the fuck? Where am I? They zapped me, I died. I'd gone. And they zapped me. I didn't know where I was at that point. I was back in the ambulance, but I felt like I'd been dragged back from somewhere, another dimension. I was gone, man. But it was okay. It was very, very, very okay. Suddenly I'm back and I'm fighting and struggling again. I'm struggling for breath. They're all over me. Apparently they're doing chest compressions on me and all sorts is going on. I don't know how long I was down for. My chest is bruised to bits. I don't really remember much more after that. They made for the hospital. Apparently they pulled over. It happened again. I don't remember the second time at all. I just remember that first time and just the energy that was involved in that. I got to hospital. They wheeled me in there. They got me straight into the cath lab, straight into my groin with a dye to have a look and see what's going on with my heart. And apparently I had a what do they call it? A pulmonary embolism. My lungs filled up with water and I nearly died again on the operating table, right in front of all the doctor's eyes. But they weaved their magic. They got me back through that again. They looked at my heart. They photographed my heart. And it turns out that the quadruple bypass I had 16 years ago, when they did that, they said it'll last you 15 years, mate. Well, 44, that brings you up to 59, which is like, well, you know, if that's an extra, because I could have gone at 44. I didn't go at 44, so I had got an extra 16 years. But 2 of those arteries are now totally blocked, and the part of the heart that they actually deliver the work that they're attached to is also dead. 25% of my heart is dead, not working. But hey, fuck man, I'm still here. Still here sitting on my boat. So, from what happens from now then? I really don't know. I'm on my own on the boat. Misha's had to go back and deal with her shit. She said that I can go and live with her. I don't know that I can do that. I don't know that I can go back to a house now. So do I struggle on my own? Who knows, huh? I think we're just going to have to wait and see. At the moment, the Harbour Master of Dartmouth has been brilliant. I got home yesterday and he arranged for my boat to be taken from the mooring 2 miles upriver and put on a pontoon right here in town, where I've got easy access. Easy access. Town key over there. I can get the taxi. I can get the water taxi. I'm just there. That water taxi. I can get that. I can get into town. I can get to see the doctors and go and get my medicines. Yeah, the river guys brought it down for me. It really was quite emotional seeing it coming down the river. When I'd left her a week before, I didn't think I was going to see her again. But you know, like in the old cowboys and that, where they used to whistle for their horse and their horse would come just when they needed it. That's what it was like when I was sitting up on the side and I saw my boat. Just when I needed her, coming down the river. Anyway guys, I'm not sure what else to say at the moment. Been a funny old week though.
Siehst du den Zug?